Hi, I'm Jennifer here with a lot of great stuff to help your life go better. Today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about EMDR. And if you are watching this video, I'm assuming that you already know what EMDR is because you clicked over on it. So a lot of people are wondering, is EMDR right for me? Can it be helpful for me? And so it's important to understand that EMDR traditionally has been used as a technique to help with trauma. It is especially effective if there is a one-time trauma, meaning something like you were in a car accident, you got bit by a dog, something that was a one-time incident that has caused you distress. EMDR is like incredibly powerful for that. It is also really good for more complex trauma. And by the way, you don't have to have official PTSD for EMDR to be helpful for you. It's just if something is still activated and bothering you, EMDR can be really helpful. I never want to overpromise about the results of EMDR with people, but what I can tell you is this: it doesn't work every time, but I have really seen phenomenal shifts with EMDR. And what I like to kind of explain to people, it's essentially, it helps to deactivate distress. So things that activate you, get you triggered, get you upset, get you reactive. EMDR is so powerful at helping to just deactivate things, right? So that you don't get triggered anymore. You can have a memory, it doesn't trigger you in the same way. All right. So EMDR can also be used for a lot of different things though. Some people use it for performance enhancement. I really like to think about using EMDR anytime something is really stuck for somebody. And sometimes we don't even know necessarily exactly what we're targeting, right? All we know is that somebody keeps having the same reaction. And maybe we have processed it and processed it and processed it. And the person can be like, I understand why I'm doing this. I get it. I'm so frustrated because even though I know and even though I get it, I still can't stop. I keep having the same activation, the same reaction, right? That is when I really start to think about, hey, EMDR potentially could be really helpful here. It can really help to get things unstuck that are just stuck. And what I like to talk to clients about is helping them understand that talk therapy can be really wonderful, but it hits the top part of our brain, the part of the brain up here, that's the neocortex, right? Where logic, reasoning, and all of that. The problem is when really distressing things happen to us, whether we would consider them a trauma or not, but when really distressing things happen to us, we are not in our upper brain, our neocortex, the frontal cortex, the thinking part of our brain. We are in like the limbic system, right? The subcortical level. And so that is sort of where the stress gets hard baked in, right? It's why when you've had a trauma, you're having a physiological response when you get activated. Sweating, heart rate, nauseous stomach. It is not in your frontal cortex, it's in your limbic system, which is a different part of the brain. And it is very hard to access that lower part of the brain with talk therapy. So things like EMDR, brain spotting, somatic work, all of those kinds of things are much more effective at getting to those other parts of the brain. So anything that sort of got hard baked in there and you're having a lot of reaction and activation with it, EMDR potentially can be really helpful for you. All right, I hope that this was helpful. It is a very sort of quick explanation. There's a lot more to talk about with EMDR, but that's a quick explanation about could EMDR be helpful for you. If something is stuck, then probably. I would love to hear from you in the comments section. And if you found this video helpful, please share it. Other people will as well. And give it a like. And please subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of my community. All right, take care.